spear the linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Trevor Etienne to return this. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
What a tumultuous start to Bryce Young's career. The former #1 pick has about seen it all, Kate, in the NFL. And it's not how you start, it's how you finish. At least that's what he and the Carolina Panthers got to believe, because the finish to last season was his best football yet.
Moore going to motion over right. Straight to the air here, it's Young. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
On 4th down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. Kevontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL draft, it's Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Prescott here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Give to Williams from the gun. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 47. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. straight for a first down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
That throw finds Tolbert. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, here's Dak. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now we're on the toss for Williams. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Dak now from the gun. Has it at the 7. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, we all knew who that final pass was going to go to. That entire drive really ran through him, and it continued all the way to 6.
Kind of became clear, right? After the 2nd or 3rd catch,
Yep.
Somebody this defense overlooked in their game plan, and it took exactly one series to exploit it. Now, offensively, call it till they stop it.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
On the return, here's Rico Dowdle. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the 2nd time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
On 2nd and 10, Young. He'll try and run this. And Finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Carolina Panther. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job, and this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the gun, Young. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. You started the string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Young to throw here on third. Into the hands of Leggett. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 41. Off the play fake, it's Young. Right back to Leggett. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Let's set up the screen, it's Hubbard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Here's Young again. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers trim the lead to 1. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. EA Thomas now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Williams fields the pitch. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Engeron now. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Carolina offense headed out now. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And that's good for a gain of 5. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Hubbard quick on the draw. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it on 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap out of Young. Complete to Tremble. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Cowboys offense headed out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground with Williams. the 36-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Cowboy first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another run for Williams. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
49-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Cowboys.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Dak off the play fake. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. He hangs on to that football Brock through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And a Cowboy first down.
Okay, this is it. I'm not asking for right more. No way, I can't believe this.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
Draw play, this is Williams. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, well, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys take a second-quarter lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dowdle now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Sam Martin on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He's got this at the 27. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the 42. Taking it over the middle by Pickens. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
1st down, Cowboys.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. 1st down, here's Dak. That's Lamb running the slant. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now a toss running left with Williams. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. But he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Prescott here from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Give all the credit to the coverage on that one. Even with plenty of time to throw, they never gave him a lane to complete it.
So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. Miss from 48 on the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Dowdle now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. On play action, here's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Young working from the gun. Pass brought in by Tenero and McMillan. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Panthers looking at first and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. That's caught by Hubbard. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Second and 3 now. To the air yet again. Young. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He's running for it. And he'll go down here at the 16. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Able to find Renfro here. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Here's Young to throw. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Now Young. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game.
Panthers 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Screen here for Williams. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these 2 squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the 3rd quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
He's brought down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. They toss to Williams, headed right. Jukes one defender, and he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and in what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
1st and 10, Prescott finds him over the middle, and he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
J.C. Horn on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To C.D. Lamb. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Dallas.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go from the gun with Sanders. He finds space in the red zone, and he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Straight ahead with Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
24, Panthers 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Dowdle now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers and Tenero McMillan taking over once again. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Gets him on the in route. And after making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
And incomplete. He was defended by Deron Bland.
Come on. Make it out. Waste of time. Garbage!
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Young's gonna sneak it. And this defense is gonna win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
Carolina in punt formation. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. From the gun is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right, we talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back jack with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
And the Panthers into the nickel set. 3rd down coming. Dak now from the gun. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
What is this?
That's garbage.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Williams now on 1st and 10. They may catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. A handoff for Williams, running left. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out in the 3rd and short.
Prescott will sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
1st down, here's Dak. He's got it! And in for the Dallas touchdown! The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. George Pickens, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 3-position.
14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dowdle now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Panthers set to take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They'll send their tight end right. And going play action. Young. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It was Xavier Legette with the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10.
Cowboys 31, Panthers 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Thomas on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. They'll run. This is Williams. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So we're through 3 here. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Dak to throw. That's Lamb running the slant. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Down before the return gets far. The Panther offense headed out to the field. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Finds the in route complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
For a Carolina Panther.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Young on 1st and 10. Right back to Leggett. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's a give to Hubbard. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
37-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Young working from the gun. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Running back, motioning right. Third down run with Dowdle. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald, and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. From the left hash, this will be from 50. Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First down, Dallas.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Going left side, Williams with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Prescott here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
And 10 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Dak. It's Pickens on the slant. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. A handoff to Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Finds him over the middle. Ooh, got him close to the line to gain. Down to the 25. Third and maybe a yard.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. He tries to sneak it. And there's going to be a touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. Finds a big lane. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. May still have two to work with in this final quarter. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's second and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He takes it himself. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, third and short. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Gonna keep this one and go. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hack, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
On the return, this is ETN. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. The Panthers and Xavier Leggett with the football once again. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Young. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
A second down throw for Young. Has him on the quick hitter. The juke gets him some running room. Still going inside the 35. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now within one score in the fourth. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
38. Panthers 31.
Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Running right, it's Williams. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Now, just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.